of the river, but for the other side of the aisle, we bring in RNC spokesman Paris Dennard. Paris, if Glenn Youngkin wins this, the Republican playbook changes how?
It changes because it shows that a Republican can be competitive in a blue state. It shows that a Republican can have a message that can connect with voters across the political aisle. Issues on education, issues on public safety, and issues on the economy are things that Glenn Youngkin has been strong on, and that can be the playbook going into the midterms.
He is strong, particularly on education. He was talking about that from the very beginning, made it an issue, and then we got Terry McAuliffe. The one thing he did not talk about at all was Donald Trump and kept him at arm's length. If we wake up tomorrow to Governor Youngkin, is Donald Trump no longer the iron grip of the Republican Party?
President Trump is always going to be a major influence in our party. He was a very successful Republican president of the United States, and his agenda, putting America first, is what Glenn Youngkin would be doing, putting Virginians first. That's why his message was connecting, because he didn't make this a national election. He made this about the people of Virginia.
You said that, and it's interesting to pick up on that. We'll take a listen to Glenn Youngkin's second closing argument and then get your reaction. Take a listen.
We as Virginians, we get to stand up and make a defining statement about the future of our Commonwealth. A statement that says that we believe that we will soar, not settle.
For Republicans looking forward, and I know the RNC put out a memo to donors talking about how there were some new places that would be in play. Where, if Glenn Youngkin wins, what kind of districts, what perhaps governor's mansions come into play?
Oh, look, everything is in play, because Glenn Youngkin will show the Republican Party and the nation that you can have this type of a candidate compete everywhere, especially with diverse groups.
Does he have to show, though, that it has to be a candidate who is not as aggressive and as divisive as President Trump was?
It's not about the candidate so much about the message. That's what we're forgetting here. Glenn Youngkin seized upon the moment because Terry McAuliffe attacked parents and said you didn't have a right to be active in your children's education. His message resonates. When you talk about eliminating the grocery tax, and when you have high food inflation right now, single mothers, parents, they look at that. They said, this makes sense. And putting a moratorium on the gas tax, that makes sense.
Paris, thank you very much. We'll see if it's a winning message as we continue to look at the numbers come in.